There's one more elephant in the room that we have yet to address. And there's a big one. Common law, union, and partnerships. And palimony. Yes, palimony. In Ontario, Canada, it goes as follows. For continuous cohabitation of two people for more than 3 years.
I wanted to ask you, a buddy of mine had just moved in with his gal, and he was wondering, and I'm wondering actually, if when he would have, when he gets legal obligation over her,
Okay.
what time period would that
So when people don't marry,
Uh-huh.
if they live together continuously for more than 3 years, there is a spousal support potential obligation. She would have the right on separation to claim spousal support. If they live together for 3 years less a day, she does not.
Really?
3 years or 3 years and more, she does. So that 3-year magic date is very important. Or if they live together in any type of relationship of permanence as a result of which they have a child together, there's an automatic spousal support obligation that can arise, and there's obviously a child support obligation. Property is a little more complicated. When you're not married, there are no automatic rights or entitlement to property. The mere fact that you live together does not generate a property obligation unless you buy things in joint names or put them in joint names. But the big concern is 3 years continuous cohabitation. That gives rise to a potential spousal support obligation. The way to avoid it, cohabitation agreement that says, despite the passage of 3 years, no spousal support. Sign that before they start to live together, not the day before the 3 years.
Right.
Not sign this or you have to move out. That's called duress. Full financial disclosure, proper independent legal advice.
Wherever you're currently living, the UK, Mandem, Yaldom, Yula, New York, Cali, or whatever else, get familiar with two words when commingling and cohabitating with somebody. Prenup and cohabitation agreement. Talk to a family lawyer before moving in with a man or woman you are dating. Now, I know you've heard of alimony, aka spousal support, but have you heard of her cousin, palimony?
I don't know, 2-3 days, not important. I don't need sleep. I need answers. I need to determine where in this swamp of unbalanced formulas squatteth the toad of truth.
Palimony is essentially a form of financial support available to two people who are unmarried but formally live together as a cohabitating couple. Let's go across the pond to the UK and see what going on there.
I'm sitting on a bad boy piece of information. Do you understand? A bad boy piece of...
According to a UK news article by The Guardian, under the plans, people who live together outside marriage should be able to claim lump sums, a share of property including the family home, regular maintenance, so spousal support or palimony, or a share of their partner's pension when they split up. The claims would not be automatic as it would be with marriage. Individuals would have to prove either that they had suffered a significant financial disadvantage from the relationship or that their partner had gained a significant financial advantage. So, there's that. And as far as the US is concerned, the US of A, 22 states don't recognize or enforce palimony for cohabitating couples through the court system. Those states are Alabama, Connecticut, Arkansas, Georgia, Columbia, District of Columbia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Kansas, Maine, Massachusetts, Missouri, New Hampshire, Michigan, Mississippi, New Jersey, South Carolina, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Nebraska, West Virginia, and Tennessee. If you don't live there, you could be on the hook. Now, unlike in Canada, I was hard pressed to find a specific number that qualifies one for palimony. But the general consensus seems to be that the longer the two of y'all stay together, more likely they are to be awarded some type of financial compensation. So, hit up your local family law office and see what go on with that cohabitation agreement.